This is a critical time for leadership development. There's four factors that are converging at the same time. Each is an influence and an impact. So it makes this time quite intense, and we need leadership development. So let me tell you. Number one is we have this escalating emotional distress. In my work as an executive coach, doing leadership training, as a speaker, everything is more. More stress, more pressure, more emotions, more anxiety, sadness, anger. And Gallup tells us in their research that 75% of us need more support. Well, that's your team that needs support from you. Your family needs support from you. And so that's factor number one, this escalating emotional distress. Number two, you think with all this stress and all these emotions that somehow we would know how to deal with that. Well, there's a real lack of emotional awareness. We have all these emotions. There's a tsunami effect, and we don't really know what to do with them. About 95% of us think that we're self-aware. When the research comes in, only about 10 or 15% of us are really aware. How are our emotions influencing us? How are our decisions impacting others? So you got number one, escalating emotional distress. Number two, lack of emotional awareness. Number three, we are on autopilot. I like to say if you stay on autopilot, you stay average. That's all of us. 95% of the time, we're operating out of our habits. Therefore, most of us are more average than we want to be. We don't really take the time or have the time to reflect, think, think long, think hard. Even getting people's time for appointments, for coaching, for training is very challenging. Some of the research says that we get interrupted about every 3 minutes. So our attention has been stolen either by others or often we do it to ourselves. So that's number three. Number four, the impact of all this is this reactivity, impaired decision making, because we are overwhelmed with our emotions, because we don't know what to do with our emotions, because we're on autopilot. This reactivity has impaired our decision making. Or you may want to think about stinking thinking. We quickly make a decision. Is it the best decision? Have we really thought about it? Probably not. And so these unregulated emotions, or sometimes these reeling feelings, lead to stinking thinking. And so these are the four factors that are really challenging for you if you're a leader. One of the things that we're able to do is bring together a series of different tools to help leaders. And I like to call these turbulent tools for moment mastery. These are tools that you can do in the moment. One of the tools, I would say, you can raise your emotional intelligence in 15 seconds if you are strategic and if you are asking the right questions and reflecting. It's not like you have to do this for a half hour, but these are some of these turbulent tools so that you can master the moment. Thanks.